Benny Blanco reportedly broke down after seeing Selena Gomez with Justin Bieber at a high-profile industry event. Now, attention is on a tense backstage exchange between the trio that reportedly left Blanco visibly shaken. A TikTok creator went viral for a fake Justin Bieber song labeled as a leaked track, dissing Benny Blanco, Selena Gomez's fiancé and Bieber's former collaborator. That one clip is where this whole story ignites. Not a press release, not a statement from anyone's team. A TikTok 30 seconds long from somebody most people had never heard of, and it tore through the internet like wildfire. On March 31, 2025, TikTok account HopeGodwin12 posted a video entitled Justin Bieber's unreleased song from new album called Benny. In the video, which immediately went viral, the creator appeared to lip-sync a short pared-down pop track by the Canadian singer in her car. And the hook? It was about Benny Blanco, specifically, about seeing him everywhere, about being unable to look away, about something hurting deep down. The lyrics that spread fastest went something like, Benny Blanco, saw you on a TikTok, saw you on an Insta, thought we all had moved on. Benny Blanco, seeing all your videos, kinda hurts me down low. Now pause. If those words had actually come from Justin Bieber, we'd be calling it a confession. Fully public, fully raw, fully pointed at one man. The man who married his ex. Godwin's video received over 2.6 million views and more than 24,000 comments. Many of the comments marveled at how the track actually sounded like Bieber and how catchy it was. People were not just entertained, they were convinced. Fans shared it as though it were real. Friends pranked friends with it. Playlist editors briefly considered adding it. It had that kind of grip. The clip, which references Bieber's past relationship with Gomez, added fuel to ongoing speculation about the singer's state of mind and marriage. In the wake of a concerning Instagram livestream, because here's the thing, this wasn't just a funny prank video dropped into a vacuum. It landed at a moment when people were already watching Justin closely, already wondering, already connecting dots. The day before the creator shared her TikTok, Justin Bieber conducted his own live stream that further stirred the rumor mill. In his Instagram, the singer, shirtless, stared vacantly towards the camera with a blanket on his head while he rapped over a beat. Fans clocked it immediately. The comment section filled up with concern, with jokes, with theories. Nobody was sure what they were watching, but they couldn't stop watching. The sorry singer shared a series of photos showing off a new nose piercing on March 30, 2025. While some followers thought he looked lost and forlorn, one user commented, "Are you okay? This reminds me of me during my crash out," while a second agreed, writing, "He's fair having one," with sobbing emojis. That word crash out became the lens through which the entire internet started reading Justin Bieber's behavior. Every post, every story, every live stream, all of it filtered through the question, is this a man watching the woman he used to love build a life with someone else? And feeling the weight of that? Some Justin Bieber fans are worried the singer is crashing out over the lyrics in ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez's new song, How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten? Life and Style broke down why fans were deeply concerned about Justin, as Selena was happier than ever with fiancé Benny Blanco. And right on top of all that, sitting on the other side of the triangle is Benny Blanco, a man who, instead of firing back or playing into any drama, showed up in Selena's Instagram comments with two words, "Come home." Benny Blanco's heartfelt gesture for Selena was liked by more than 7,000 people. In a situation where most people would have escalated, he de-escalated and the internet loved him for it. So this is where we're starting. One fake song, one live stream. Nobody knew how to read. One two-word comment that hit harder than a full paragraph. And underneath all of it, 8 years of history between Selena and Justin that refuses to stay buried, no matter how many years pass. To understand why any of this matters, why a TikTok impersonation of a Bieber song about Benny Blanco can rack up millions of views in a matter of hours, you have to understand what Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber actually were to each other, because calling it a relationship almost undersells it. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's highly publicized, on-again, off-again relationship ran its course from 2010 to 2018. 8 years. From the time Selena was a teenager through the peaks of both their careers, through breakups that became tabloid covers, through reunions that broke the internet before breaking the internet was a phrase. They weren't just a couple, they were a cultural institution. Jelena wasn't just a fanship nickname. It was shorthand for a specific kind of longing. The idea that some people belong together no matter what the calendar says. After all, Selena and Justin Bieber were the #1 it couple for nearly a decade. We all remember the days of Justin and Selena's extravagant dates, their wild interview quotes about each other. And of course, all those iconic pop songs they wrote about their relationship. The songs that came out of that era became almost inseparable from the relationship itself. In late 2017, Justin and Selena rekindled their relationship, and Jelena fans saw a ray of hope, but it did not last long, as by March 2018, they ended their relationship. And then fast, very fast. Within 2 months, the Yummy singer proposed to Hailey Baldwin, and the duo tied the knot in September 2018. That timeline hit Jelena fans like a gut punch. The message it sent, intentionally or not, was that Justin had chosen, quickly, definitively, loudly, and Selena was not the choice. For a long time after that, the public watched Selena from a distance. She went quiet on certain things. She made her music. She built rare beauty into a force. She took care of her health. And then quietly, without much fanfare, someone new appeared. 5 years after Jelena ended, Gomez and Blanco went public with their romance in December 2023. Nearly a year later, on December 11, 2024, the two announced their engagement. And the internet? The internet erupted, not because anyone was surprised Selena was dating someone, but because of who that someone was. Selena's now fiancé unfortunately used to be besties with Justin. They collaborated on many hit songs together, including Eeny Meeny, Somebody to Love, Love Yourself, and Lonely. Benny Blanco wasn't just a music producer. Selena had fallen for. He was a man who had stood in Justin Bieber's world, who had made music in those rooms, who had been, in an earlier chapter of the story, part of the inner circle. In August, an insider told In Touch Weekly that Justin was offended after Benny totally cut him out of his life. According to the source, this came as a huge shock to Justin. So before any wedding, before any album, there was already this bruise, the sense that a friendship had ended without warning, and that the reason for its ending was the woman Justin used to love. While Justin has yet to make a public statement about Selena's engagement, a source told the Daily Mail, when he heard that Selena was engaged, he'll even admit it stung for a brief second. A brief second. That's what the source said. But everything that followed suggested that second had a very long tail. 4 days after Selena and Benny's announcement, Justin posted several lovey-dovey photos of himself and Hailey on Instagram. In his latest post, a couple selfie featuring Hailey kissing his neck, he notably included Lizzie McAlpine's song, All My Ghosts. Certain lines from the track stood out to fans. I can see it now. The wedding of the year, I can see it now. He stands up there and wipes his tears. The song also includes lines like, oh, all my ghosts are with me. I know you feel them too. Fans speculated that Bieber may have been subtly addressing Gomez with the song choice. One fan commented directly under the post, guys, listen to that song well, and you will know Justin is trying to give Sel a message. Another joked of course he was gonna post something now. A third person tweeted, y'all PLS, why did Justin Bieber post a pic of him and his wife with All My Ghosts by Lizzie McAlpine a few days after Selena got engaged? That post became its own event, screenshotted, dissected, archived, and when you line it up against everything else, the timing, the lyrics, the history, the picture it paints is of a man who is doing a decent job of appearing fine, and a far less convincing job of actually being fine. If the engagement announcement stung, and by all accounts it did, then what Selena and Benny did next was something of an entirely different magnitude. They didn't just get married, they made art about it, and they put it out for the world to hear. On March 21, 2025, Gomez and Blanco dropped their first album together, I Said I Love You First. And it wasn't just a record, it was a document, a love letter made public. Songs about being chosen, about being seen, about loving someone without complicated history getting in the way. The title alone carried weight, because everyone knew that Selena had said, I love you first in this relationship, and Benny had turned it into the centerpiece of their whole story. Blanco revealed Gomez said, I love you first, and explained, she said it after having surgery on her hand. When we first started dating, she had hand surgery and she was coming out of anesthesia, and she just goes, I love you. And I said, what? And she goes, I love you. I was like, go back to bed. It's the kind of origin story that makes people lean into their screens. Soft. Unguarded. Nothing like the turbulence that had defined so much of Selena's earlier romantic history, and buried in its track list, not even hidden, just sitting there, was a song called How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten? The lyrics to the song point to someone who has moved on and is happy now while reflecting at how miserable their ex is in their current existence. That alone was enough to send the internet spiraling. But then fans started looking at the lines more carefully. Phrases about him watching her build something new with someone else, about him realizing too late what he'd walked away from, about forgetting and being forgotten in return. TikTok content creator Brandy Unplugged posted a video asking, "Y'all really asking why Justin Bieber is crashing out after hearing this?" As she sang along to Selena's lyrics, "He loves me, I love him. Look at you, just look at you now." The song was produced by Benny, who also appears on the tune. Benny produced the song about the ex and then put himself on it. That detail did not go unnoticed. One person thought Justin was having a meltdown while Benny was living his best life with Selena, writing, "While Justin is having a Kanye moment, Benny is posting food and hyping his girl." That line became its own meme because it captured something real about the dynamic. On one side of the story, you had a man whose Instagram posts were being analyzed like tea leaves for signs of emotional collapse. On the other side, you had a man commenting "come home" under his wife's photos and posting pictures of dinner like none of this even touched him. And maybe it didn't. Maybe Benny Blanco genuinely wasn't losing sleep over any of this. But the internet needed to see it play out, and the album gave it the material to do that. While Selena is going through the happiest period of her life, ex-boyfriend Justin has been fighting off rumors of trouble in his marriage to Hailey Bieber, as well as drug use. On February 23, 2025, the Holy Singer's rep told TMZ that drug abuse rumors were absolutely not true, and that the speculation was exhausting and pitiful. Speculation was rife after Justin was photographed several times that month, looking gaunt and exhausted while in public, including wearing a bathrobe to dinner. This is what made the contrast so stark. Selena was releasing albums, walking red carpets, and posting couple content that looked like a glossy magazine spread. Justin was having his representatives issue denials and fielding questions about his mental state at dinner events. The optics could not have been further apart. Just a day after a video of Selena's ex-boyfriend singing an unreleased song, which his fans think was about the single Soon singer, Benny made a heartfelt request. In the now viral song, Justin revealed about being stuck in a relationship that is not you. The sorry crooner did not stop there, as in other fan-made videos, he could be heard whispering Selena's name and sobbing. Whether or not those details were real, and many were not, the feeling they captured was something people recognized, and that recognition is what kept driving the story forward. If the album was a statement, the wedding was a declaration. Selena Gomez did not slip quietly into this marriage. She walked into it with Taylor Swift watching, a Wolfgang Puck menu, and a Ralph Lauren gown, and the whole world knew about it before the weekend was over. The couple officially tied the knot on September 27, 2025, following months of buzz and speculation that drummed up hype for their big day. Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez got married at Seacrest Nursery in Santa Barbara, California, which was long rumored to be their setting of choice. Aerial paparazzi photos revealed that the couple tented the entire ceremony space to protect their privacy. They wanted it intimate, but intimate in the Gomez-Blanco universe still means a guest list that reads like a Grammy nomination party. Attendees included Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Mark Ronson, the cast of Only Murders in the Building, and the cast of Wizards of Waverly Place. Guests included Selena's best friend Taylor Swift and her Only Murders in the Building co-stars Martin Short and Steve Martin. Ashley Park and Paris Hilton were also on the guest list. That room, the people in it, the weight of those names, was its own kind of message. This wasn't two people hiding. This was two people saying, "Look at what we've built." Gomez captioned the slideshow 9/27/25 with a white heart emoji. Her post included snaps of the couple holding each other, with the singer in a stunning halter-top wedding gown, while Blanco is seen in a black tux. Blanco commented on the post, "My wife in real life, 4 words, no punctuation. Completely unhurried, like a man who has exactly what he wanted and sees no reason to perform about it." And then within minutes of those wedding photos going live on the internet, something else happened. While their wedding grabbed all the spotlight, some eagle-eyed fans noticed a cryptic post by Justin Bieber, which was posted on his Instagram handle moments after the Who Says singer shared her wedding pictures. Justin Bieber posted a carousel of photos and clips of him playing basketball at a court in Los Angeles. What caught the attention of his fans was the choice of song, which was I Do by the singer himself. I Do. Justin Bieber's own song, posted in the minutes after Selena's wedding pictures went live. The timing so precise that it felt less like a coincidence and more like a response. As soon as the baby singer posted this, a lot of fans commented about the song and timing of his post. One fan commented, "The love of your life just got married." That comment, short, brutal, accurate in the way only the internet can be, became the caption the whole moment needed. Not a think piece, not a podcast breakdown, just one line dropped under a basketball video that said everything. At the Jimmy Kimmel Show, Benny revealed that Selena lost her vows just days before the wedding, which led to a lot of stress, and she had been crying over it. He found them just the day before and handed them over to her. It was the kind of behind-the-scenes detail that made the whole thing feel more human, and it also set the stage for a bigger conversation about what Benny was doing with all of these revelations. Fans haven't been convinced, as they believe Benny has been embarrassing Selena purposefully by revealing intimate details from their love life. That was the theory circulating in certain corners of the internet, that all of the oversharing, the dirty feet, the fart on camera, the lost vows, the behind-the-scenes intimacies wasn't endearing transparency but something more deliberate. And Selena's response to all of it? Selena had posted a loving photo the very next day, stating that she falls more and more in love with her husband, and even defended him by saying she likes her man to have a little funk on him. Unbothered, completely, conspicuously unbothered. By the time summer arrived, the dynamic between these three had quietly shifted into something new. The wedding was done, the album was done, the engagement announcement was months old, and yet the internet couldn't let it go, because Bieber kept giving it reasons not to. On June 20, 2025, Justin Bieber shared a video on his Instagram stories featuring a content creator impersonating Benny Blanco, the fiancé of his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez. The creator mimicked Blanco's speaking style and his way of describing the inspiration behind his music. It was the kind of post that lives in a gray area, deniable enough that you can call it random, specific enough that nobody actually believed that. Bieber's repost quickly drew attention, with many interpreting it as subtle shade toward Gomez and her current relationship. Reactions flooded X, where fans criticized Bieber for revisiting past drama. The internet read it as a shot, not a loud one, not a diss track, just a repost. A small, plausible deniability move that said quietly, "I'm still here, I still have opinions, and that man is in my field of vision." Social media users also noticed that Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber had unfollowed each other on Instagram, sparking rumors of renewed tension. Although neither party addressed the situation, fans suspect the repost may have contributed to the apparent fallout. So now you've got Selena and Hailey unfollowing each other at the same moment. Justin is resharing mockery of Benny. The pieces don't connect cleanly, but they don't need to. The timing does the work, and the internet, always hungry for a thread, pulled on every one of them. The brief video post had since gone viral, reigniting public discussion about Bieber's ties to Gomez and stirring renewed backlash. Whether intentional or not, Bieber's repost placed him back in the center of a social media firestorm, prompting debate about privacy, boundaries, and moving on from past relationships. And then, from a completely different corner, came the unreleased song clip. Selena Gomez's husband Benny Blanco broke his silence after Justin Bieber's latest video, which shocked the internet. In the now viral song, Justin revealed about being stuck in a relationship that is not you. The sorry crooner did not stop there, as in other fan-made videos, he could be heard whispering Selena's name and sobbing. Now, at this point, we're deep in a world where real and constructed have blurred almost beyond recognition. Fake songs that sound real, real posts that get read like fake misdirection, live streams that feel like performances, comments that feel like confessions. It's almost impossible to know where the person ends and the persona begins. And maybe that's the point, or maybe that's just what happens when someone famous loses their footing and the internet is watching. What we do know is that through all of it, Benny Blanco's public posture never wavered. Despite Justin's shocking move, Selena appeared unfazed as she posted a carousel of her exciting new photos just a day after. The Only Murders in the Building actress shared a slew of photos from what appeared to be a tour with her close friends. And underneath that post, with the whole internet's eyes on them, Benny did the same thing he always does. He didn't address Justin, didn't defend himself, didn't match energy. Underneath her new post, the music producer made a heartfelt request noting, "Come home." That's the through line of Benny Blanco's entire role in this story. Every time the world handed him a microphone to respond, he used it to talk to Selena instead. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding was essentially America's royal wedding of 2025, and the groom couldn't agree more. He shared a collection of photos from the day on Instagram, writing, "I married a real-life Disney princess." There's a version of this story where Benny is the one watching from the sidelines, where the weight of knowing who came before him and how enormous that history is would make any person feel small or insecure. And maybe it does, but if it does, he's done an almost flawless job of not letting it show. Every comment, every interview reveal, every two-word Instagram response has communicated the same thing: "I'm not competing, I already won." Meanwhile, the image of Justin Bieber that has cemented itself in the internet's memory over this period is not one he would have chosen. The blanket over the head, the vacant stare, the basketball video set to "I do," the repost of the Benny mockery, the fan edits of him crying, which, while fabricated, captured a mood that enough people believed was real that it stopped mattering whether the tears were literal. That's the thing about a story that lives on the internet. Perception hardens into fact before anyone gets the chance to correct it, and the perception the internet settled on, the one that the fake song, the cryptic posts, the poorly timed rebounds, and the sustained pattern of behavior all pointed toward, is that somewhere in a very famous, very married, very public life, there is a man still carrying something he never fully put down. Whether that's true is something only one person knows, but it's the story the internet decided to tell. And like all the best internet stories, it started with 30 seconds of audio from a TikTok creator in a car, and ended with millions of people convinced they'd heard the truth.